Hello, we are the social media team Think for Broome, and we are doing a project about what social media do you usually use?
At the moment, I use Instagram, Snapchat, and WhatsApp.
I use Snapchat a lot.
I use LinkedIn.
Instagram and Snapchat.
Facebook.
I'm here with
Saffron.
and my first question is, how safe do you feel when you use social media apps?
So like Instagram and Facebook and stuff. Yeah, pretty safe.
We are here with
Effie.
Effie. How safe do you feel when you use social media apps?
I feel pretty safe. I mean, it's never going to be 100% secure, but I feel pretty good about it.
I'm here with
Asha. Social media is generally safe if you only have like people you know on there. I think it becomes unsafe and out of control when you start to have thousands and hundreds of different people that you don't really know on social media.
I'm here with
Truly mob. I think like it depends on it. Like if you're using like Snap and that, I think it's like calm in it. Like, unless you're talking to your boys and that, it's calm. But like if you're just chatting to like random people, yeah, and they're like older and stuff, it's kind of peaking it.
I'm here with
Vaughn.
how safe do you feel when you use social media?
I feel quite safe, you know, like the only reason like I wouldn't feel safe if I'm like scrolling somewhere I'm not supposed to be scrolling. If I feel like someone's talking to me that I don't even know, in period.
I feel safe personally, but I know other people that don't. Maybe it's because I'm that little bit older that I know about the privacy settings that potentially that you could put on, and obviously sharing the information that I have. I'm fully aware of the precautions that I need to take place.
I'm here with
Yumiko. Hi.
How safe do you feel when you use social media apps?
How safe do I feel? Well, personally, I feel really safe because I feel like I know what's going on with social media. I keep all my preferences correct. I make sure that if I want to keep things private, I keep things private, and I only share what I want the world to see, basically. So I think if you use social media in the right way, it's really safe.
It's can improve when they wage war against trolls and online bullying because it happens on major social media.
I think more questions should be asked about certain people, like, and really make sure that you know someone. So there should be a way to make sure that the people you're adding you really know.
I think it can be improved by like having more limitations of what people can do and what they can't do, and what they can post and what they can't post.
Have you ever been bullied online?
Yes, so. I mean, there's a fine line on bullying, so.
Not bullying, but I've seen like really weird videos on Facebook and things like that. I just click like, you know, block it from my timeline so I'll never see it again.
No. I've been offended online anyway, not bullied.
Nah, you know, I bully the.
That's okay, that's alright.
I bully the bullies and I don't get bullied like that. I pick on like people, they pick on other people, you get me? I don't do none of that now.
How'd I feel? I think I'd feel upset.
Lose your job.
Yeah, like I'd lose my job, for one. And two, yeah, I like to share a lot. I like to share videos and things, so if it wasn't for social media, I don't know what I'd be doing, to be honest.
There's pros and cons really to it, there isn't there? I feel that sometimes, especially with the younger generations, that they don't potentially go out enough and have real life experiences purely because they're in their home and they communicate with their friends via social media. Not necessarily that is a good thing, because a lot of people say things and do things hidden behind a computer.
You know what, in some ways I think it would be a good thing because the society and the world would be a more humble place without it.
I kind of think it would have been a good thing because people would connect a little bit more in person than they do online. But at the same time, if I didn't have social media now, I don't think I'd ever be invited to anything. So
I think I would feel quite normal. I know a lot of friends that won't really even survive without social media, but I can easily put up with social media really, so it's alright.
It's always cool because the social media is a way to communicate with people, most people internationally, and it also keeps you social media. So
if social media was never invented, I think that the world will still be very large because we now talk about a small village world because we are all connected, and so I believe that it is something good, but we also have to try our best to use it in the positive way.
You know what? I think it would be a good thing to kind of like people interact with each other more instead of being so glued into their phone 24/7.
no, I think that's kind of an inflection into their private life. So we shouldn't. Maybe they can stop the students from using mobile phone in classes, but not in school.
Yeah, I think that they should, because it would prevent students from being so distracted during lesson time and getting on with their work, etc.
I mean, I work a lot, so the only way I find out about work and changes with work is through my phone. But maybe a day without social media might be good, rather than phones.
You know what? Yeah, I do. I feel like there's a lot of, you call them social influencers now, and they like paint a picture of being perfect. So the perfect body, perfect life, everything, other lifestyle is perfect. So I think when young people see that, they want to replicate that, and sometimes it's not achievable, and they shouldn't really want to do that. So I think it is kind of negative.
I know some, okay, well, it could impact negatively for some people, especially certain females, because like they look up to certain people and they want to be like them when they see them on social media, because they're always seeing like the best side of them. So they feel influenced to do the same, and sometimes the same people they don't even feel pretty enough. Like they don't feel like they're beautiful enough just because they see someone that looks better than them on social media.
Definitely, yes. And I think everybody can agree on that. Do you want to explain on?
Yes, please.
So, particularly with females, you've got people like the Kardashians and people that have somehow made it all the way up in here, all the way up to here in society, and it's people like that that impact females, because they're this idea of a perfect figure and a perfect face and all this stuff is planted into their head. So if they do not achieve this look, things like depression and anxiety can spark, and it's the same for males as well. Like they're given this impression that a certain female should look this way, and it's common sense really, isn't it? Everybody will agree.
I think it does the opposite most times, because for example, when you're going through stress, if you use it rightly, the social media, you can communicate with people online, and you could even get help. So I think sometimes does the opposite.
I know a lot of people do get hate comments and things like that. People aren't very nice over social media because you've got a screen to hide behind.
What do you mean?
Do you use mindfulness apps?
Oh, things like that. I don't, but I probably should look into it. That sounds pretty cool.
For me personally, mental health, none.
Any related to your people that you know?
Okay, so we use Pause. That's the one that I predominantly use anyway.
There are some pages I go to on Facebook, which is also good, like Yena, the entrepreneur Facebook page, which is actually very good. It's good for mental health because I improve myself mentally. They do programming there.
As in everywhere or just in college?
Everywhere.
Oh, I'd be pretty sad, I'm not gonna lie. My life's on social media.
If it was banned, if it was banned next week, I would revolt. I would be very happy.